I'm not a talking type. I'm an introvert. I am quiet. No, you don't need it now. You have a child that needs those skills. You need to help the child. As a therapist, as a parent, you need to create time. You need to talk. If you So another point I will be talking about is for you to find non-verbal cues to connect with your child. Right. Some children with ASD or autism find it difficult to verbally communicate. Okay, so and you see tantruming more and more of disruptive behavior, okay, when they are not able to communicate their needs, or when you are not understanding what they are communicating, so they tend to give out. You can imagine that you are hungry, right? You are hungry, you want to eat, but you are not able to communicate that you want to eat, or you are doing something to tell that you want to eat, but the next person is not understanding you. It's really frustrating. So the child might do anything, you understand, just to communicate his or her needs. So please, it's important for you to find what non-verbal cue or non-verbal cues that your child give when they are hungry, when they are tired, when they are thirsty, when they are sleepy. You need to be observant enough to get all these things. It will help you to connect more to your child, and it will also help to reduce all those disruptive behavior. Okay, take for instance, your child is thirsty and the child picks up a cup and brings it to you. The child is not saying water or I want to drink water, but that cup has shown you that, oh, he is thirsty. So when you accept the cup, say, oh, drink water. If your child is on one word level, say water. Oh, John wants to drink water. Let's go get water. And then you take your child to where the water is and you pour the water. Okay, that you have put words to that thing you did. Over time the child will know that, oh, okay, so when I am thirsty, I say water, I get water. You understand? So that's how it works. So you need to try as much as possible to get those cues to connect with your child when the child is not yet verbal. So if the child is verbal, the child can tell you, come to you and say, mommy, water, or I want to drink water, depending on the level the child is, right? So the point I would like us to discuss is, please make time fun for your child. You see this attitude of, I'm not a talking type, I'm an introvert, I am quiet. No, you don't need it now. You have a child that needs those skills. You need to help the child. As a therapist, as a parent, you need to create time. You need to talk. If you have a child that is not talking yet, you need to talk. You need to, because children learn by imitation. They learn a lot by imitating what you do. So you need to learn how to talk. Okay, so remove that. No, please. If you're a therapist, you need to be creative. It's called creativity. Okay, so make time fun for your child, please. Remember that a child coping with autism is a child first before the autism. Autism is just a diagnosis. There is a child inside that person before the autism, please. And you know, children learn more by play. So please employ play therapy. It's very important. All right, so make fun time for your child. Oh, okay, it's time to play. What do you want? Okay, let us feed the doll. Where is your doll, John? Or where is your doll? Whatever the name of your child is. Okay, you feed the doll. Oh, you open your mouth. Swallow. Those are fun things. You play with your child. Playing with your child will help your child connect with you, and you will connect with your child. And it also helps with vocabulary building, speech development. Okay, I'm going to do another video where I'll be sharing tips on how to help your child with speech development. Right? Please try as much as possible to understand your child's sensory needs. Remember that children with autism, they have sensory needs. Some of them are hypersensitive to different sensations, be it taste, smell, touch, different different sensory inputs. So please know what your child's sensory need is. Is it hypersensitive? Is it undersensitive? Because it's either they are hyper or they are underreactive to sensations. Okay, so when you find out what your child's sensory needs are, you'll be able to manage it. Talk to your therapist, talk to your child's therapist. Okay, let's say your child is sensitive to sound. Every time you see him, whenever there is loud sounds, or even the smallest sound in the environment, he covers his ears. He's always covering his ears. There is something causing it. There is sound. He's not processing it well. So how can you help the child? Speak to your therapist. They can get a headset for the child just to censor the noise he's receiving from the environment. Okay, so talk to your child. Is your child always on a go, always moving, always moving? There is something wrong. Okay, it might be that the child is craving for sensations around the joint area. There are things that you can do to help or to give that input the child wants. Okay, so another example is a child that is sensitive to smell. Okay, so I used to have this girl. She was my client, and we noticed, because we have group of therapists that work with the child, so we noticed that some therapists, she's warm to them, and some she does not even want to near them. Okay, she can put up any behavior just to avoid them, especially during section. Okay, so we were like, what is wrong? What are this set of therapists doing that this set of therapists are not doing? And at the end of the day, we found out that this child is attracted to smell, right? Did I say fragrance? Okay, there is a body fragrance you wear. She likes it. She wants to be with you, and when the fragrance she's getting from you is not, or the smell she's getting from you is not appealing to her, she can fight you. She doesn't want to be with you. She doesn't want to have session with you. So if we are not observant enough, we will say, oh, she doesn't, no, she does not just want to. No, there is a cause. There is an antecedent. There is antecedent to every behavior, a cause to every behavior. It might not be obvious to you, but there is something causing it. All right, so try and understand what your child's sensory needs is. Or one I would like us to discuss is, how does your child learn? Do you know how your child learn? It's very important, right? Does your child learn by seeing? Does your child learn by listening? Does your child learn by moving? Okay, so if you know how your child learns, it will be easy for you to bring up intervention, or narrow his or her intervention around his learning style. All right, so because it will help the child learn faster, right? Okay, so as a parent, as a guardian, as a therapist or a teacher, I would like to ask you a few questions. Please, that child that is under your care, that child that you support, do you know his or her strengths? Can you say that this is where the strength of the child is, this is where his weakness is, or these are his strengths or these are his weaknesses? Okay, so at the end of everything, I would like to say that parents, remember, you are a vital person in therapy. You cannot remove yourself. All of us need to join hands together, work as a team to help the child. Please remember that continuity, consistency is the key. Let us all work together and help your child thrive. Thank you so much for watching till now. I really appreciate it. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hit the like button if you have learned one or two things in this video. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be bringing you more yummy topics, right? Please comment and share, please. Help someone that needs to hear this. All right, till I see you again. Bye for now.